Hello, YouTube. Can you believe I've been gone from this channel for 9 months? Well, I am back. And in this episode, we are going to get into why I left YouTube for 9 months, where my business is at. Let's get reacquainted. Let's get into all the good stuff, all the tea. Let's roll the intro. I'll be right back. Hi, guys. All right. So last year, 2024. By the way, if you don't know me yet, my name is Jocelyn. I'm the owner of Divine Love Bath Co. in Colorado. I sell things like bath bombs, soaps, body butters, car diffusers. There's a whole long list. But what happened in 2024? All right. Well, I, if you have watched my channel, you know that I had decided to do 3 markets a week plus festivals. You guys, it was a lot. It was a lot of work. I couldn't keep up with the inventory demands. I went from pretty much 1 market a week, sometimes two. In my very first year in 2023, I started out doing 1 market a week, May through October, and and then I had another market kind of on the side where I did about 7 markets, 6 or 7 markets the whole season. You're talking from 2023 to 2024, I tripled the amount of markets and festivals I was in attendance for. My cat is apparently has to come say hi while I'm recording. Hold on. Here's Kayla, you guys. I got a new little mic here. I was looking at the cheaper ones on TikTok, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get a DJI, like what other people have. I'm gonna stick to what is good quality. But anyways, here's Kayla. Oh, she looks so grumpy. She looks so grumpy. All right, we'll see if she'll just sit in my lap while I continue to talk to you guys. Okay, so where were we? So I tripled the markets and festivals and so forth that I was going to, right? I should have been prepared for it, but I wasn't. For some reason, I never really sat down and said, holy cow, I'm going to need, you know, 3 times the materials in stock. Like we're talking the baking soda, citric acid, the oils, the lye for my soap, the I have so many ingredients, you guys, I can't even keep up. If I were to put things into a chart, I would probably have like 200 line items of supplies. I don't even know how I keep it all tracked. Somehow I do, but I didn't prepare personally for how much more of those supplies that I would need, number one, that it would be 3 times the investment that I had put in. Not necessarily, right? Because your investment as you go on year per year kind of goes down because, like, you buy soap molds, you don't have to buy new soap molds every year. Once you get enough of them, that's it. Like, you don't have to invest in that anymore. But we're talking like the other, like the materials that you use over and over again that get exhausted as you sell stuff, is what I'm trying to say. I was not prepared for that, I think. So I had to make a lot of bulk investments there. And then I just wasn't prepared for the sheer amount of inventory that I was going to need to create 3 times the soap, 3 times the bath bombs. So, and if you guys want to know like my numbers for last year, I think I sort of got out of, well, I got out of the red for the year. I don't believe that I am out of the red overall for the business for the 3 years that I have been in it. Because the first year I had a $9,000 loss. Totally normal in a new business. You gotta spend money to make money. And then last year I did make $3,000 in profit. My revenue was somewhere, I don't know, 25,000, 26,000. I spent somewhere around 20,000. I don't know. I had so many more things that I had to invest in. This year, I'm already in the red another $3,000. But this year, I hope to be in the black overall the entire business. So that is exciting. I am so looking forward to that. However, I am not doing 3 markets this year. I want to, so this year I will have the time. Basically, in a nutshell, what I was trying to say was doing all those markets and festivals last year. I didn't have enough time to edit anything for YouTube. No, it takes about when you're adding in music, changing volumes, putting clips together, all of that, it takes 4 or 5 hours to edit a video. And I have not been able to get below that. Not for like the videos that I have been posting. Maybe this one will be less because we're not doing anything extravagant in this video. We're just chit-chatting. This year, I am doing 2 markets per week. I have 1 festival I've already signed up for. My first market is not for another 3 weeks. I love and hate this period of time where you're waiting for like the first market to come along because not making any money. I did have about $500 in online orders so far this year, but that's just nowhere near enough to even begin to pay the bills. Oh, and over the winter, I did do a seasonal position at Target, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't It wasn't that bad. I did fulfillment, which is where you're like pushing around the cart and picking all the stuff for the orders to ship them or for the people that are coming to pick up orders. When people are coming to pick up orders, those are timed. So those are not really fun, especially when you can't find the item you're looking for. But pushing around that cart and bending down on my knee was not good for my body. So I am glad to not be doing that anymore and to be back in my business full time. Hope that I'll never have to get to a position where I have to go through that. Just again, for the sake of my body, everything else was fine. The people were fine. The hours were fine. They gave me full time hours. So all of that was good. It was just wear and tear on my body that was kind of hard. A couple of you guys out there that watch me requested either on my Instagram or in my YouTube comments for me to come back and make videos, and that means the world to me. And you guys, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. If we can just do that push to get me to 1,000, I can go back and do my subscription again to pay for music so that we can incorporate cool music in the videos again. So I'm looking forward to that. Guys, help me push through to get 1,000 subscribers so we can start doing that with the videos again when I start my markets this season. Something else new for this year, you guys. I purchased a barcode scanner last year. I have not been able to use this successfully at a market yet. Not the barcoder's fault, just the fact that I didn't have all the barcodes done. I think I had put some on some bath bombs, but I didn't have them for every product. And I won't have them for candles. I won't have them for car diffusers. And I won't have them for my mini bath bombs fill a bag. So all of that is programmed on the favorites page of my Square app, but I don't have barcodes for those, but everything else does. So it's like this. And we can do a whole episode about the barcode scanner if you guys want. I can go over this. I did not buy this directly from Square. I don't know that I got it necessarily any cheap. The Square only has a white one, and I wanted a blue one. I think that was part of it. And then I don't know if I got a better price. And I think I'm going to have a learning curve on this because I already made clear label barcodes for some of my sugar scrubs, stuck them on the bottom, tried to test them. If it's a dark color on the bottom, it won't scan. So I'll just have to pull off the barcode, scan it, put it back on, throw it away, whatever. I know the customer doesn't care if they have it. It's just for me, right? But these ones will definitely on the white will definitely do great. And so I'm excited because everything now, except for the items I mentioned earlier, are now barcoded. And so when I'm at checkout, I can just bloop, 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 move on to the next order. That is going to be so fun. I will take you this year at the markets. I am going to take you guys with me and at least try to record, I don't know, half an hour every at least once a week, whatever, of me like checking out customers again and include that footage for you guys. I liked doing that. I think you guys liked it. So let's do it again. Let's take a little tour down my inventory hallway so I can show you guys everything and I'll show you what I'm working on right now. And then we can wrap this up. One thing I didn't mention, you guys, I am reducing the amount of candles that I take to market. I'm reducing the amount of inventory and the amount of display that they get. Last year, they got an entire table to themselves. No more. They get like a little, candles do not do very well. They do okay, um, but not enough to give them the amount of room I was giving them before. We don't need like all the scents. And by the way, I did new labels. So this is like my old label was very colorful and that was the font I used. I just went more like simple. And there are all the different Hello Kitties. Aren't they super cute? Like, aren't they just adorable? I think kids are gonna love those. Here is the sugar scrubs. There's all my lip balms currently unlabeled. Shampoo bars. My African black soap is down there. These guys right here are some mystery bags. I think I have about 6 mystery bags. Oh, I didn't even go over this section. This is a new bag that I'm going to take my lotions to market in. And then I have, oh, I didn't show you guys these yet either. This is another toy bath bomb. So it's like a donut and then the soap frosting. And then this is a bath, like it's like a squirtable toy, like a bath toy for kids. And I got those from Target as well. And there's all like penguin. I'll put pictures up from my website. But so that is that inventory. And then we've got tons of soap, something I learned from last year. I have tons of soap available. All these bins up here are my car diffusers. Right down there in this box is a brand new car diffuser that you guys will see. I'll show you at the market this year. I finally made an order direct from China before the tariffs went in place. And so I have 300 cube ones. I'll put a picture up actually from my website. There's the bath salts. So see they look a little grayish because I put bentonite clay in them, but they have florals. This Breathe and Deep Detox, I put in a pink Himalayan salt rock that you can use bath after bath after bath until it dissolves and it sucks the toxins out of your skin. So I include a little wood scoop. I include essential oils in a little dropper bottle. And then there's 2 little tea bags in the back that you can put the florals in if you don't want to mess up your bathtub. A heck of a lot more soap, more soap, more soap. And then my mini bath bomb bar is here. See how my soap studio is just a mishmash. It doesn't look well, especially now because I'm like hoping to get to the new house. I have it started anyways. It's a mess. This is nothing like what I want my soap studio to look like. So I'm also doing Hello Kitty and Friends painted bath bombs. So I'm gonna have a whole Hello Kitty shelf. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a Bluey and Bingo shelf and a Hello Kitty shelf. And if this is successful, I've already purchased some Paw Patrol little toys that are hanging out in that box. Another deal I got at Target. So I can make little, cupcake ones for them as well. But anyways, these are the new painted bath bombs. Hello Kitty and Friends, Little American Flag, a Paw Patrol. I had the kissy face emoji before, so I'm adding to that one with the sleepy. And then I have two different styles for hot air balloons, and those are new. So today I'm really working on, I made these last night, shower steamers. And I have two more batches I need to make today. I'm doing some Hello Kitty mini bath bombs. I will never do these again, you guys. These didn't turn out very well, but those need to be painted. There's some more Hello Kitty and stuff down there that needs to be painted. But that is it, you guys. The bath bombs that I just showed you, I have to take pictures so I can get them out on the website. I have to make two more batches of shower steamers today. I actually think I'm going to need more sinus. So I think I need two more today and then one more tomorrow probably. And I think I have to make a little bit more soap. I don't think that I'm going to have, see my camera shaking because I'm holding it. So soon I'm going to have that AI thing and I can just slip it into the tripod and you guys will not see me shaking like this again. I'm going to love it. But I don't have enough turmeric soap made for this year. I know I don't. So even though my molds are packed, I was like, let's just order a third one. I know I'm going to need that in the future. And so I'm going to make some more turmeric soap. And I think I should be good, ready for the markets. I have a lot of more labeling and painting bath bombs is never ending. Like I will be doing that throughout the summer. But I think I have a good start on inventory that so that I won't end up like I did last year, where it's like I was scrambling to make inventory to get enough for the markets, being that there were three. By the way, you guys, one last note. I think my average of what I made per market last year was about $390 average per market. So this year, I'm hoping that the average per market goes up. I'm being a lot more selective about the markets that I'm choosing. And so I'm hoping to get that average more up around $500-600 per market. And we will see if you guys stick with me this year. We will see how that goes. But that's all for this episode. I'm so glad to be back with you guys and be back on the channel and be showing you guys what is going on. And I'm glad to be back and sharing with you guys. And I hope you stick with me the whole year so that I can, if everything goes the way I have it planned, you can see what new surprises I have in store. All right. I hope you guys have a great week and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.